The old monk, his face a road map of wrinkles etched by time and wisdom, sat beneath the Bodhi tree. A young novice, barely a man, approached, his robes crisp and new, his eyes alight with eager curiosity. "Master," the novice began, his voice trembling slightly, "I have heard tales of the Buddha's arrow. They say it pierced the heart of the deepest doubt. Tell me of it." The old monk smiled, a gentle crinkle around his eyes. "The arrow," he began, his voice a low rumble, "was not of wood or metal, but of understanding. The Buddha, in his search for enlightenment, faced many demons, doubts, that clawed at his mind, threatening to pull him into the darkness. These doubts, my son, were the targets." He paused, allowing the words to settle. Leaves rustled in the gentle breeze, a symphony of nature accompanying his tale. One such doubt was the nature of self. Was there a true, permanent self, or was everything impermanent, a fleeting illusion? This question tormented him for years, a poisoned arrow aimed at the very heart of his being. The novice leaned forward, captivated. "And how did he overcome this doubt, master? How did he pierce it with his arrow?" The old monk pointed a gnarled finger towards the sky. "He did not fight it. He did not ignore it. He studied it. He observed the arising and passing of every thought, every sensation, every feeling. He saw the impermanence in all things, the constant flux of existence. He saw how clinging to the idea of a permanent self was the source of suffering. And when he understood this impermanence," the monk continued, his voice gaining strength, "when he understood the nature of reality, the doubt lost its power. The arrow of understanding pierced the heart of his delusion, freeing him from the torment. It was not a forceful act, but a gentle release." The novice pondered this, his youthful face clouded in thought. So, the arrow wasn't about conquering the doubt, but understanding it? The old monk nodded. "Precisely. The Buddha's arrow was not a weapon of destruction, but a tool of insight. It was the arrow of wisdom, piercing the illusion of self, revealing the true nature of reality, and leading to the liberation from suffering. And that, my son, is the greatest triumph of all." The novice sat in silence for a long moment, absorbing the wisdom imparted to him. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the ancient trees. He had heard many tales of the Buddha, but this one, the story of the arrow of understanding, resonated deeply within his soul. He knew, in that moment, that his journey had just begun.